So we're in the beer garden now.
Cheers, big ears.
Yeah. Here's a little bit of geology nerd for you. So you can see all of these little holes in the rock. This is actually what they call effusive lava. This is their lovely swimming pool.
See, it's too cold to swim in it.
Yeah. Anyone feeling a little bit nervous about being under here?
No.
You are? You are?
Old age. So that's the end of Charters Towers. We're leaving this morning to head to
The Oasis along the Hewenden Road.
the Oasis the Roadhouse. So yeah, it'll be a really attractive camp, but it'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll be nice. We're on and then the next stop after that is Undara. Yay! Okay.
We're going to miss the swimming pool at this place.
We are going to miss the swimming pool, but I think there's swimming pools at Andara too, so
Yeah, that's all right.
we'll be fine.
We'll get there.
Come with us and enjoy. Just coming up the Gregory Highway, and there's a lot of smoke on the right hand side. Just a little bit concerned about whether we're going to get through it, or whether it's a bushfire, or someone just burning off their property. They're doing some controlled burning, I'd say. We go straight ahead, don't we? We just have to be careful, or they're trying to put it out, one of the two. Oh yeah, they got diggers and all sorts of stuff there, so I'd say that's a controlled burn by the farmers. We just put our lights on and go through slowly. Whoa! Bit of excitement.
We've just stopped at the Oasis Roadhouse and set up the caravan for the night. And Rose is saying before she hadn't seen many emus ever, but there's actually one down there, and it's got 3 babies.
Where's the third baby from? I can see one baby, 2 baby, but I can't see the third one.
There was a third one there somewhere. I saw 3 before. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. But at least we're plugged in and got power and aircon.
Oh wow.
Here's Mum back with her 3 little kids. Chicks, I
Gee,
suppose.
they're hard to see, aren't they? Beautiful. They must be coming over for water, because why did you put the water out there? We are at the Oasis Station Roadhouse for the night, and it's a nice little place. We're going to go and have a drink at the smallest pub in Australia. That's it over there. This is the campground. We've seen a family of emus. We've watched an eagle trying to eat trying to catch a magpie, because I mistakenly threw some bread out thinking, oh well, they'll eat it, and all it did was bring all the little birds in, and the big bird came and tried to eat them all. So speak of the devil, he's over there now diving on things. So there's lots of crows. It's going to be fun in the morning.
We're at the Oasis Roadhouse, escape to the outback, and we're going to have a drink in Australia's smallest bar.
Hello. It really is a small.
You caught me at the wrong time.
Check it out.
Drinking away.
It is
This is it.
tiny. That's so okay. We are in Australia's smallest bar.
Whereabouts are we?
Conjure boy.
Conjure Boys.
Conjure
Yeah.
Boy.
There you go.
Yeah. What beer is after?
We're after alcohol. What do you think?
Yeah, well, what drink are you after?
I don't know yet.
I'll have a super crisp.
Alright. I'm going to get the super crisp.
I don't know. I might have a Jim Beam Coca-Cola or whatever.
You've got
Cool.
good taste, mate.
There you go.
Wonderful.
I've got the chance.
I had a super crisp too.
Yeah.
Coal waste. Are we allowed to smell the wall or is that?
Yeah, of course. Does the pen just there for you?
Perfect.
When you're ready.
Yeah, this is cool.
There you go. I tried to put it in there.
So we're in the beer garden now.
Cheers, big ears.
Yeah.
Which is one table with table and and a few chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just, I think we've got in ahead of the crowd, have we?
I think we had. No, the crowd just left. Okay, so we've just left Conjurboy, which is the Oasis Roadhouse station, and we're travelling towards Andara. Yay! And I just wanted to film the amount of cotton that's beside the road. These 4-trailer long trucks fly along with these massive rolls of cotton on them, and there's so much cotton on the side of the road. I reckon if you only collected it all up on the highway, you most probably have another roll. So, say good morning, Cole.
Good morning, Cole.
The joys of driving on country roads. Lots and lots of cows are breaking through their fences, and we've had to slow down and pull up, and that for lots of different cows.
Well, we've unhitched the van and we're at Undara
Lava Tubes.
Yes, but now we're actually going on a walk. So we've just driven a couple of k's away from the park to the Kalkani Crater rim. So this is an old volcano which last erupted around about 20,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's only a new one.
So it's not technically extinct, it's probably just dormant.
Yeah, and we just hope it doesn't decide to undormant itself while we're walking around there.
Yeah.
It's a 2.5 kilometre circuit walk. Should take us about an hour and a half, but knowing Cole and I, it'll take us 2 hours.
Because we'll be stopping to look at all sorts of stuff.
So come with us and enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh, it's an unusual coloured kangaroo, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got black sides. How strange. It's a Kalkani kangaroo. Oh.
Here's a little bit of geology nerd for you. So you can see all of these little holes in the rock. This is actually what they call effusive lava. I only learnt that because I've been watching a guy on YouTube, Oz Geology, and he talks about it all the time. It's effusive because it's got like effervescent almost, bubbles of gas in the lava as it comes out of the volcano. Yeah, it's very much like pumice stone, except it's the aerated rock that comes out of the volcano. So these are those little bits.
Isn't that what pumice stone is?
Sort of, but I think pumice stone happens under the sea.
Oh, okay.
And that looks like the crater floor.
Is that a pile of rocks along over there?
No, that's actually more little volcanic peaks you can see out there. There's a little one straight ahead of us.
I mean the one right here near us. Just there. Is that trees or is that rocks?
The white, the
Yeah,
lighter colour.
the
The lighter colour is just a row of trees.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're over there.
So again we can see this effusive bit where all the little gas bubbles have been caught in the rock as it's been hurled out of the volcano. So out there is the actual Undara Crater, and that strip through there, it's sort of lighter coloured at the moment, is where the actual lava tubes are. The walking circuit runs right around the top, the whole rim of this old volcano. This pattern in the rock shows how the lava moved when it was still molten. So we're pretty much up on the very top of the rim of the old volcano. Down about there we can see the whole bottom of the crater. Looks like it fills up with water from time to time and then it just dries out again.
He's having a great time.
Here's another one up there too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look. Aren't they gorgeous? It's just a beautiful wattle. It's lovely.
Is it a wattle
No,
or a
I think it might
grevillea?
be a grevillea of some kind. Yes, it's a grevillea. If you're going to come for a walk up here, you need one of these for sure. It's very scrubbly, but good. Hello everybody, we're just making our way over to the tour meeting place for the Andara caves.
Yeah.
And we're going to the caves today. We're just having a bit of a wander around just to have a look at the place. They have a restaurant here.
Oof.
It's very, very
Very
windy.
windy at the moment.
It's
Hopefully you can
gusty.
hear this.
So tonight we're treating ourselves to dinner in a railway carriage,
Yeah.
which will be really cute.
Yeah, it's a big open park. There's tracks going here and there and everywhere. A little bit confusing to get in here in the first place, but once you're in here and sort of work out the rough layer of the place, it seems pretty good. But yeah, it's all just dirt tracks. And lots of trees.
Oh, lots of dust.
Lots of dust at the moment. This is their lovely swimming pool.
Pretty, it's too cold to swim in it.
Yeah. The reception is actually down in behind that building. There's the camp kitchen way up there. So they've got these old railway carriages all over the place. I think even the restaurant's built out of one.
We're not going yet, we're going up to the...
So, if you can hear me okay, I won't keep you out too long. It's a bit cold out this way, but I'll just run over the sign very quickly. Like I was explaining, we were driving through dry savanna woodland. Pretty soon that's going to change. You notice the vegetation over here, it's known as semi-evergreen vine thicket, otherwise known as remnant rainforest. So we're going to drop down into that because that indicates that there's been a lava tube with its roof, and that roof has collapsed. So due to that collapse, we've got our moisture coming out of the caves and lava tubes, we've got the atmospheric humidity, and then we've got our wet and dry seasons create a ecosystem for a remnant rainforest. We've got big trees in there, 600, 700 years old, so they're big, twisted and beautiful at the same time. Then you've got our brush turkeys. They've got a pretty important role down there too. So they'll scratch around in amongst the rocks and they'll dig up seeds that haven't had a chance to germinate. So they're doing a fantastic job too. I call it Brachycriton australis. That's a fancy name for that, but it's a bottle tree by name, bottle tree by nature. So these guys here, this one here might be about 500 years old. Now these trees, in regards to the name itself, a lot of water content inside, a lot of moisture inside these trees. So much so that the early pioneers, they actually used to cut these down in the drought times. They'd cut them down, cut them into slabs, and then they would utilize the moisture and water inside the tree just like a stock lick, and they would hydrate their cattle. They'd also utilize the leaves to feed the cattle as well. Now the local Urumen, they actually used to climb these at some stages. Now every now and again you'll see a scar sort of a couple of feet up, and that's where they used to cut wedges into the side. They'd throw a vine over the top of a good branch, and then they'd pull themselves up and climb up into the canopy of these trees to retrieve some of the nuts and seeds and stuff up there as a local delicacy. Do a stop here, we'll just make sure everyone gets down, no worries. See if there's any mobility issues. Everyone's okay with everything.
Oh, yeah. So how often do these things collapse?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Water in this cave.
Oh, right.
To give you an idea how much water is in here. It'll completely flood this cave out. You see the water line along the side there, but yeah, you get the idea of how much water is here. So it doesn't actually flow in from outside, it actually comes up from underneath. So all throughout this volcanic valley we have aquifers underneath the water, underneath the surface. Is anyone feeling a wee bit nervous about being under here?
No.
You are? You notice also these large fig trees and the root systems that are growing. Now they will follow water. So they're inside this cave itself for a good 100 metres or so. And this is why these will grow about 30 centimetres a year. This is why you don't have fig trees around sewage pipes or swimming pools.
Exactly.
But you also got high concentrations of CO2 as well. Yeah. So that makes it hot and heavy.
Down the abyss.
You're going into another one?
Going into an abyss, love. Wow, this is massive.
Now I don't usually talk about rockfall, but I got asked about rockfall. I don't usually talk about it until we actually leave the actual cave. We found this guy here, this tiny little rock there, right? All that white calcium on it. That had fallen from there, that little brown patch.
Oh,
That's what I was
So
saying.
it fell from there and hit the water, and that's where it landed and stayed. So I advised the boss rings Parks and Wildlife Service, they come in and close the cave down for 11 days.
it's massive.
Yeah, you don't get a full feel for the size of this until you're inside it. Hey.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Now there are bats in here. Okay, so I won't blast them with light, but I will give you a couple of seconds just to have a good look at them, and then we'll get inside and have a look. Now I'm just going to unleash this light for about 3 seconds. Okay, I don't want to blind them. They do have eyes. They are sleeping at the moment. We've been out all night getting mosquitoes for us, so here we go.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So I don't want to wake them up too much, so we'll keep moving.
Make our way back out.
Facing the water.
So we walk back out over the top of the cave that we were just in. That's the entry just down below us on the left there.
We're off on a couple of walks, the Bluff walk, and the Bluff circuit, and we're going to pop out to Atkinson's Lookout on the way.
As well, yeah.
Come with us.
Okay.
Yay!
So it's the start of the walk right next to this old railway carriage.
Yep, and it's all marked with blue markers, so we should be fine.
I see. Here's the little markers on the tree stump.
You have to sign in with the time that you leave, the time you think you're going to get back, and then if you don't come back within so many hours, they'll come and look for you, which is good.
The marker. It's the Bluff Walk or the Bush Walk to Atkinson's Lookout. So we come to this sign. It says, "Wrong way, go back. You are entering the exit of the half-day circuit. Return to the lodge for trail information." So that's the back end of the trail that goes all the way around.
It goes to Rainbow Rosella Walk or something.
Something like that.
It's
Yeah.
a 6-hour hike.
Yeah.
We're not doing that one today.
No.
Come on, pick up the lookout.
I think people have just been adding to it over the years.
Only a big bonfire they put on every now and then, and the Viking ships are sighted. You know, the Viking ships when they invaded England, they
Yeah, yeah.
they're going to come here.
Set the bonfire off.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's a big rock.
So that's the volcano Undara in the distance there. And there's other peaks all around beside it, but that one with the double hump on there is where all the lava flowed out, and it's flowed across the countryside following a slight downhill slope. So it's back to the camp, 1.6 k's back.
Old age. Wonderful thing.
You better hold the camera around the right way.
Will you get back and do it then?
Just a few stairs to negotiate. So we're nearly back at that camp.
Yep, we've got to sign in by 3 and it's nearly 1:30.
Oops.
This is the original carriage that was brought up from, no, where was it? Was it Mariba?
Mariba, I think, yeah.
Yeah. They don't do anything with that, it just is sitting there.
But yeah, it's cool how they've got all these old train carriages
Yeah,
converted into buildings.
yeah, and also accommodation.
Yeah.
I'd love to stay in the train carriage accommodation.
Except we're in the caravan.
Yeah.
All signed in.
Yeah, we're all signed in. They're not going to send the cavalry now.
So we've come for dinner at the restaurant, which is in these old
Train
trains.
carriages.
Yeah, the old train carriages. I'll just swing around and show you these. So these old train carriages have been brought onto the site at the Andara place, and yeah, converted into restaurants, and there's accommodation trains. There's all sorts of
all
things.
sorts of stuff.
Yeah, there's even a library somewhere. We haven't seen that
we haven't
yet.
found it yet, but we will tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do a few more walks. We've done lots of walks, and thought we'd treat ourselves to dinner at
Yeah.
the carriages. But it's freezing. We've had to get our jumpers back out from
Yeah.
underneath the bed and everything because it's like summer has gone. We're sitting
And my
here.
head's freezing cold, so I'm going to be putting my hoodie back on.
Look out, he's a hacker now. To stop the train in case of an emergency, you have to pull the chain down
And hope it doesn't flush.
and hope it doesn't flush. Penalties will apply. Because we've been so good and we haven't had dessert for about a month, we've decided tonight we're having dessert. So I'm having creme brulee. Look at that! Yum yum. See if it's any good. Oh, it's perfect. And Cole's having chocolate brownie.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Yum yum.
See ya. So that was an exciting time at Undara. I thoroughly enjoyed it. What do you think, Rose?
I thought it was amazing. It was just terrific. The park was nice. The tour was terrific. It's just a bucket list thing. Go do it.
Yeah. And the restaurant there was really nice too.
Yes.
And I did eat kangaroo for dinner.
It was cold and it was just unfortunate the weather changed and we didn't get to swim in their gorgeous pool, but it was really a lovely stay.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. So we did a heap of walks, as you've seen, and saw all sorts of wildlife, and that was really good. So we're going to close this video off now as we head off to Cobalt Gorge. So we'll see you in the next one. And remember to do all the like and
share
subscribe
and comment and everything else.
Yep.
And we'll see you at Cobalt Gorge.
Okay, see ya.
Bye. Puppy, Nanny Rose is going to go and drive through Nolan's. That's how you do Nolan's. Doing it for the nanas. Wow, wow.